So, you're looking at the night sky on a clear moonless night. You can see dozens of stars twinkly scattered across the dark backdrop of space. However, upon closer inspection, a fascinating pattern emerges. Each supercluster contains hundreds of galaxy clusters, and each cluster comprises hundreds of galaxies. We cross over 50 million light-years to reach the Virgo cluster. As we peer into the night sky from this vantage point, what would we see? The colors of the galaxies would also provide a stunning spectacle. It's a vast network of galaxy clusters and superclusters, connected by filaments and sheets, much like Within this vast expanse, galaxy clusters and superclusters are distributed in a manner that defies simplicity. These colossal voids are almost entirely devoid of galaxies, creating a sense of isolation and detachment among the grand structures. Until next time, keep looking up and keep asking questions. Who knows? You might just discover the next great scientific breakthrough. Thanks for watching. Within these voids, the silence of space is deafening, broken only by the faint echoes of light from distant galaxies. Exploring the cosmic web reveals a universe far more intricate and awe-inspiring than previously imagined. It is a testament to the boundless creativity of the cosmos, and serves as a constant reminder of our place within this grand tapestry. Each cluster and supercluster acts as a hub of activity, a gathering place for galaxies of all shapes and sizes. These galactic communities are held together by their mutual gravitational attraction, forming intricate and ever-evolving patterns. The filaments that connect these clusters and superclusters are equally fascinating. They stretch across the universe like cosmic highways, serving as pathways for the exchange of matter and energy between galactic hubs. Along these filaments, galaxies dance in a delicate balance, their movements influenced by the gravitational forces of their massive neighbors. This grand structure extends in all directions, creating an intricate and interconnected cosmos. Within this cosmic architecture, the Milky Way occupies a modest position. It resides in a local group of galaxies, which itself is situated within the Virgo super. From our vantage point on Earth, it appears as though we are at the center of the universe. However, the truth is that we are merely in a rather ordinary location in the cosmic web. There are countless other superclusters and filaments of galaxies scattered throughout the universe, each as vast and complex as the one we inhabit. Galaxies rich in hot dust would glow with vibrant hues of red and orange. These stellar nurseries would be actively forming new stars, giving birth to new life in the universe. Other galaxies would shimmer with cooler colors, showcasing the beauty of the cosmos. The most captivating feature of this alien night sky would undoubtedly be the giant wall that would stretch across the horizon. From our perspective within the wall, it would appear as a colossal panorama of countless galaxies, each a home to trillions of stars. The sheer immensity of this structure would be awe-inspiring, making one feel insignificant in the face of the universe's grandeur. First and foremost, our field of vision would be dominated by our home galaxy, which from this perspective would appear as a brilliant spiral of stars. Just as the Milky Way dominates our night sky, so too would our hypothetical galaxy dominate. The skies above the alien astronomers in the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall, looking beyond our home galaxy. The night sky would be filled with unfamiliar shapes and colors. Some galaxies would resemble distorted reflections, the result of a phenomenon called gravitational lensing. This occurs when the gravity of massive objects warps the fabric of spacetime, causing light from distant galaxies to bend and magnify. Gravitational lensing would create a kaleidoscope of warped and magnified images of galaxies that are actually located behind the massive cluster of galaxies in the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall. This massive grouping of galaxies, including the iconic M87, which harbors the supermassive black hole at the heart of the Virgo galaxy, is home to more than a few trillion stars. Once again, the Milky Way, now a mere speck in the vast expanse of space, joins a multitude of other galaxies in a single frame. Our journey doesn't end here. We push beyond the boundaries of the Virgo cluster, venturing into the uncharted territories of the far-flung Hercules Corona Borealis Grey Wall. Stretching over 10 billion light-years, this enormous structure is one of the largest known features in the observable universe. Within its colossal span, the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall houses thousands of galaxy clusters and The sheer scale of this structure is difficult to comprehend. To put it into perspective, the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall is as wide as 10 billion light-years. In contrast, the Milky Way is a mere pinprick of light, barely visible against the backdrop of this cosmic giant. With the Milky Way being relatively small, it gravitates around the massive and majestic Andromeda Galaxy. As our cosmic journey continues, we venture further away from our galactic neighborhood. Eventually, the familiar sight of the Milky Way gives way to a more exotic view. It becomes a tiny smudge amidst a grand collection of galaxies forming the Andromeda cluster, which is located 2.5 million light-years away. This colossal cluster contains more than 1 trillion stars. At this distance, the Milky Way appears no different than any other galaxy, just a blurred shape in the night sky. Galaxies aren't randomly distributed. Instead, they are grouped together in vast clusters and superclusters, forming a cosmic web that stretches across the entire universe. In between these enormous galactic gatherings are immense voids, almost completely empty of galaxies. The Milky Way finds itself nestled within the local This group of about 50 galaxies, including our very own, is named the local group, although Andromeda, the closest major galaxy to us, is included in the local group. It's not actually the Milky Way's closest galactic neighbor. That title belongs to a strange dwarf galaxy called the Canis Major Dwarf Galaxy, which orbits the Milky Way about 25,000 light-years away. Unfortunately, because it's so close, it's also quite dim, making it difficult for amateur astronomers to spot without the aid of binoculars or a telescope. The Milky Way stretches across the horizon like a river of stars. Everything looks calm, quiet, peaceful. But if you were an alien living on a planet in a different galaxy, would you be able to see the same thing? Would your night sky look like ours? Could you see our Milky Way? Probably not. Our galaxy, along with countless others, is grouped together in a structure so vast it has been dubbed the local soup. This gigantic cluster of galaxies is our cosmic home base, a sort of center of the universe from our perspective. But if other galaxies are grouped together in a similar way, then the view of the night sky from any one of them would likely include a grand collection of its own neighboring galaxies. So, what does that night sky look like? What does the universe look like from the perspective of a galaxy, not in the Milky Way? Let's take a journey through the cosmos to find out. At first glance, our universe appears to be a well-mixed soup of galaxies of various shapes and sizes, all drifting aimlessly in the endless void of space. The local supercluster is but one of many such clusters scattered throughout the universe. As we continue our outward journey, the distances become truly much. Now let us switch perspectives and imagine ourselves in a distant galaxy within the Hercules Corona Borealis, Great Wall. But it wouldn't just be the shapes. That would be fascinating. The concept of the cosmic web helps us visualize the distribution of matter throughout the universe. To understand the sheer scale of the cosmic web, consider the fact that the observable universe spans nearly 94 billion light-years in diameter. One of the most intriguing aspects of the cosmic web is the vast emptiness that surrounds its clusters and filaments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to keep exploring the mysteries of the universe with me.